Pretty much everybody who trains, I guess just everybody in general, should be squatting to full depth. There's a few different landmarks that people use to determine what full depth is. Some would say hip joint below top of the kneecap. Some would just say that your hamstrings have to be covering your calves, or even just closed full flexion at the hip and the knee joint. I really can't think of a reason why anyone could make a legitimate case for opposing full depth squatting. There's other people who have gone through different research studies that demonstrate how full depth squats are more effective compared to half squats or partial squats at improving muscle size, maximal voluntary contraction, vertical jump height, 10-meter sprint times, or other metrics. So I'm not going to do that. Just go see Jump Science. But if you're squatting and you have to ask somebody if you're hitting full depth, you probably aren't. You know what full depth is. Full or near full hip and knee flexion. When you get to full depth, you know it. Because when you get there, you can't get any lower without compromising other positions. A really easy way to get yourself to squat to depth better is just to squat down and then relax. And let yourself just sink into the bottom position. If you do this, you will naturally just get into a pretty decent position. It comes naturally and it comes easy. Most of the people who say that they can't get full depth really just don't want to because it's harder and they have to reduce the weight. And those who say that they don't want to get full depth because it hurts their knees, specifically their patellar tendon, well, the partial depth squats actually place a greater stress on the patellar tendon compared to the full depth squats. Squatting to partial depth really just improves your ability to squat to partial depth, and the likelihood that you're consistent with your depth is very low. Everyone, barring someone with some sort of legitimate limitations, should favor squatting deep over not squatting deep.